Hi guys, this is Kicker22004. I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I received in the mail a few NanoPi K2 boards. Normally I do a little unboxing, but this is to kind of help people out with the, I guess you'd say, setup of Linux on them. Right now they don't offer a Linux distro. They only offer an Android. So for those who wanted Linux like me, you kind of have to go through some shenanigans currently. So the guys over at Armbian have been working at getting, obviously, Armbian on the AM Logic 905s, S905s, and the S905Xs. We are more focused about 905, but it's pretty much the same for both of them. I don't understand all the details. I'm sure someone's going to tell me what's the difference. Feel free to leave it down below. But anyway, I've been getting some help actually from this user here on testing and trying to get their distro to work. So the first thing you're going to need to do, we did get it to work here, is to go ahead and grab the download files. So I've tested this with all of these builds so far, Ubuntu and Debian. Ubuntu does have better video, as that user did state, so I'd probably go with that. However, I'll be using server stuff. So for now, just because you pick which one you want and download it. And you're also going to need some other files. And for that, I've added a download link, and I'll put it in the description down below. You'll want to download those files. I already have them, so I won't need to. And when you get those files, we'll go to your documents. And this is, well, yours will be in your downloads. You want to extract them, and you're going to have three little options here. And let's go ahead and minimize this. What you're going to want to do is put in an SD card, and you're going to flash one of those images that you've downloaded earlier. So extract it, get the image file. You'll select, I use Etcher. I pointed this out in a previous video. For now, I'm going to do a really fast one, so make sure you get the image and not the tar file. Alright, I'll be using this one here because it's the matte version. It is the image, and we'll select it. It will pick the SD card you have in. We're going to flash it, give permissions, and let that do its thing. Alright, so now that that's finished, you're going to get this little message here. This is going to be the trickiest part for the video, and it's just going to see that you're going to have two systems that have been created on your SD card. You have boot and your root FS. So you're going to want to open a terminal, and mine automatically, I do believe, mount, and they do not. So you don't want to mess up your system. For example, if I was to flash this to this partition, I would not be able to boot my system, or especially that one. So you're going to want to make sure you get the right one here. Now, you can do this various ways. You can check this with this command here, keep an idea of what's in this list, unplug your SD card, plug it back in, and check again to see if something changes. Also, if yours doesn't auto mount, you can run that and then check this, and you can see one's been added. So my SD card and the boot section, that's what we clicked on, is actually here. You'll notice it also says media, your name, and so on. This is kind of an indication as well. So make sure you flash this to your SD card, because if you make the mistake and go to the wrong thing, you could actually mess up your actual system. So just think it through before you do it. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to mess anybody's system up. So we're going to go to our documents. We're going to go to our folder. Yours will be download again, like I said. And we should have our files. So the one we're focusing on right now is going to be ran with sudo, and it's going to be the fusing one. So first thing you want to do is actually sudo chmod, and we'll just give it X for now. And that's just to make sure that you can actually execute the file. You should be able to, but just in case we have no errors. So sudo fusion, and then you're going to put dev and whatever that address was, not the number at the end. So, for example, mine's SDC, not number 1, it's just SDC. If yours is B or A, usually not A, just to let you know that's usually your main system. But whatever else yours comes up as, you're going to leave it at that, hit enter, and it's going to flash the U-boot to your SD card. So when that's done, what you're going to do now, you're going to grab this file here, the .image file. You're going to go back to your boot, and you're going to paste it in here. And then eject. And if it all worked well, plug it into your K2. And I have a voltmeter on mine, so I can kind of see exactly what's happening. Even if the screen doesn't come on, I can tell what the voltage is. But you're going to give it at least 2 minutes, okay? And you should get something on your screen for the Armbian login, which is obviously root 1234. It'll ask you to put in the password again, and then create a new password, and then create a user and password. And that's pretty much it. So after that, you should see your desktop after a reboot. Again, give it time to load. Depending on your card, it could take longer, say 5 minutes just to be sure. But yeah, so far this has worked on Debian, Ubuntu. I am getting ready to try some other things, and it could work on a lot of other things. It's not perfect. I did test USBs work, Gigabit works, HDMI works. I haven't tested sound, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth. Bluetooth is an asterisk works. I know it's loading, but I don't have anything to test it with. So one thing that doesn't work is the flashing blue LED for heartbeat, but that can be added. Again, this is just kind of a patch until the guys over at Armbian, probably with a lot more knowledge than me, can put all this together and make it work like a nice smooth package. But anyway, guys, I hope this helped anybody who has this board and is interested in it. And I'll make sure to post this on the Armbian forum, in the forum that we are already in, and probably on Friendly Arms site, because I know there was somebody there asking about it as well. So as always, my name is Kicker22004. Thank you for watching.